is. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing outstanding today. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Look who it is. It's Take the Points edition. Jamey Hodges is here along with Lucas Vaughan. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you. By popular demand, he's wearing sleeves today.
I guarantee this week.
He's looking good. He's got the Weber grill. I guess that's a Weber.
Yeah, did you even tell him that it was my shirt you cut up?
He did need to know that. They didn't need to know that.
We did make that point on the show.
Okay.
That it was our homage since you couldn't be here last week. Our homage to you. You're watching Big Talk the first thing here on Wabash Catch TV. We do appreciate you tuning in, however you are doing so. Big filled up show today, all kinds of sports to talk about, and let's get going. What is going on in your neighborhood today? Some community events to tell you about. Actually, there's a few things going on here on this Friday evening, Friday day and evening, over in, as a matter of fact, over in Iuka, there's a big old estate yard sale. I don't usually tell you about these, but this somehow has caught my eye. Do you ever go to yard sales or estate sales?
You and I had one of the best nights of our lives in Iuka.
Yes, we did.
It was phenomenal.
Which one was that?
It was the fireman's.
Xenia.
Oh, dang it. Hey, we love Iuka, too. Never mind, you're right. That was Xenia.
I was trying to figure out what you guys could have possibly done in Iuka.
Well,
it was a great night.
You want to have a good time in Iuka.
Yard sale.
I'll tell you what, you go to this yard sale where they're going to have a steel saw, wheelbarrow, yard and hand tools, aluminum ramps. That's always good. Fishing gear.
I sadly need aluminum ramps.
A well pump, 4 wagon loads of antiques, glassware, farm toys, milk bottles, pocket knives, tub on stand.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm not done. I guess I am done.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I actually need aluminum ramps.
That's south of Iuka. South of Iuka, about 8 or 10 miles. And you could go, you'll find the signs. They'll be all over the place. That is today and tomorrow. Also up in Effingham tonight. Got 3 live bands going, different places. The Bird Dogs are going to be at the Tuscan Winery. The Reverend Robert is going to be playing at the Effing Brew. I had to think about it. And the kick is going to be somewhere I can't remember.
No, you need another half round. Never mind.
No,
go ahead. Sorry.
You need that.
So, are you talking about the Cardinals?
Yeah, go ahead. Keep talking.
All right. Well, I see that you just blew it. You just blew it, but we'll get into the Cardinals a little bit later on and how they are maybe no longer in first place. But we'll talk about all kinds of things. What's going on Saturday, folks? Saturday, the Fairfield Memorial Hospital, they are going to be holding their digital mammography truck in Sisney. They're going to be up at the Sisney Medical Center, and that appointments are starting at 8 o'clock, so you might want to give them a call. The truck will be set up in front of the Horizon Healthcare there in Sisney. It's located at 413 Park Street. I tell you what, there is no way you can miss that gigantic semi-trailer that they do the procedure with. And if no physician order for is needed, if you're over 40 years old, must have been at least a year since your last exam, and patients are asked to bring your insurance card, your photo ID, as well as your doctor's contact information. Walk-ins welcome until 11 a.m. Screening only takes about 15 minutes. Also, in Odin on Saturday, it's the Goose Creek Classic. The Goose Creek Classic. This is a 5K run, 10K run, 2.5K walk and kids K, 1 mile, or pardon me, a 1 kilometer kids thing. Starting now, the registration starts at 7 o'clock. The race is going to start at 8 o'clock, and everything. The awards will be at 9:15. Do you know what the record is, boys? If you get a new course record, you get a gift card. How much do you think the record is for 5K over in Odin?
5K, so it's 5,000 miles.
5,000 meters. 5,000 meters, about the same as 3.2 miles. 3.1
So I would say
3.1 mile.
So I would say the record time is.
I have men's and women's here.
17 minutes, 15 seconds.
17-15, what do you say?
14-58.
You'd have to be really good at Price is Right to beat Jamey on this one. 17-28.
What would you say?
I know it's hard to believe.
What did he say? Did he go over?
I went over. 17. No, you didn't. You said 17-15.
I said 17-15. That's
I
right.
thought you said 17-15.
He wins both prizes.
Yeah, I won both.
He just won both showcases.
I know it's hard to believe. Back when I weighed 150, I did 5Ks.
Well, yeah. What do you think the women's is now that you have established your cred?
Lately it's probably went down. I'm trying to 19-23.
You looked at this.
No, I did not.
$1.
19-23.
Are you serious?
He wins them both. You win them both twice.
Man.
Did you really not look at this?
No, when would I have looked at it?
I hadn't opened the page, had I?
No. When would I have looked at it?
A round of applause, Jamey Hodges.
I'm not applauding for that crap. There's no way.
I'd not looked at it. I'd not been able to.
I believe you because I
Cheater.
I'm so because you're just thinking he's cheating because you cheated.
I don't want to hear you.
I was thinking of Ella Sager's times at Center Street this year and trying to multiply off those.
He's good, yeah. All right, she's good. Pardon me. What else going on? There is the Effingham Farmers Market today, as well as live music, the Jed Adam Band, and the Substance up in Effingham tonight. So go see if you can't find some good music to listen to. This is the day before. It's the day before, the Friday before Memorial Day weekend. That is automatically Don't Fry Day. Skin cancer prevention. Each year on the Friday before Memorial Day, National Don't Fry Day aims to raise awareness of all the risks of overexposure to the sun. It's important for everyone to remember to use sun protection and sun safety practices. Unfortunately, skin cancer is increasing in the United States, and the American Cancer Society estimates that one American dies every hour from skin cancer. The risk for ultraviolet damage to the skin increases as we spend more time enjoying the outdoors now that warmer weather is upon us. So take precautions, use SPF 30 sunscreen over there, and there's all kinds of other information on that. If you get up really close to your TV, you can see all that kind of stuff. So they do take care of the National Council on Skin Care Prevention created National Don't Fry Day about 25 years ago to increase educational awareness regarding overexposure to the sun. So there you go. Also today, that one is based on Memorial Day. The other two that I'm going to mention today are also based on, but I want you to pay close attention to these two because there's something there's something here that is bothersome to me. This is also National Road Trip Day. National Road Trip Day. The Friday before Memorial Day, declared National Road Trip Day, serves as the official kickoff of the summer road trip season. Some road trip tips: plan ahead. Even a spur of the moment trip requires a little planning. 2 in 5. 42% of road trippers find different travel apps very helpful when planning their trip. Other things to do it: vehicle maintenance is vital. Plot your course. All kinds of different ways to make a national road trip. The National Road Trip Day history was this was set in 2019 by Pilot Flying J. The
Truck stop. Smart move.
The modern travel center operator founded National Road Trip.
Smart move.
National, the Friday before Thanksgiving, Memorial Day weekend is also National Cooler Day.
I've seen that cooler. I know where that's at.
Actually, I was looking for a good picture of another cooler to put, but I know where that cooler is too. Looks like that quite a bit. But this is also National Cooler Day. This is the Friday before Memorial Day. This was actually started in 2019 as well by Arctic Outdoors.
Started when?
The fancy 2019.
Oh, 2019. I heard that year wrong. I thought I didn't know they'd been around that long. But
so that's my point. Arctic starts a national day today, and the doggone Flying J silly people started in that. We've got to come up with a national day.
It sounds like anybody can come up with a national
That's
day.
my point.
What are we going to come up with? Because we like road tripping and coolers, so those are already taken.
Those are taken now.
They're already, that's what I'm getting at.
Maybe we could combine them somehow. And
Well, we have
That's against
before.
the law.
Yeah, that-
National Talk to a State Contest.
yeah. That's national lose your license for 3 years back.
Yeah, that may not be the best idea. What's on TV? High school baseball today at 4:30. Charleston is at North Clay. We'll have that right here on this channel. That'll be Josh and Roy bringing the call to you up there. NBA basketball, round one of the playoffs continues. The Knicks are in Atlanta. That'll be on ESPN. Also, at 6 o'clock, followed by the Clippers at the Mavericks, also on ESPN. And on ABC at 7:30, it's Brooklyn at Boston. Brooklyn leads 2-0. No hockey tonight.
Hockey's over.
Blues
It's
gotta
done.
be- There are still people playing.
No, they're
Hockey was
not.
over for the series for the Blues.
No, they're not.
Hockey's over for the Blues.
It's done.
Hockey was over for the Blues before they even
Yeah.
got started. Major League Baseball tonight at 1:20. It's Cincinnati at Chicago. The Cubs, Vladimir Gutierrez versus Adbert Alzolay. Marquee Network Channel 597. The Orioles will be at the White Sox at 7:10, and that's Matt Harvey versus Dallas Keuchel. NBC Sports Chicago Channel 643, and finally, Cardinals are in Arizona tonight. It'll be Johan Oviedo versus Madison Bumgarner for the Diamondbacks. That is Lucas Vaughan. I'm Bruce Dickey, and that's Jamey Hodges. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Back right after this. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Could have been.
Seagull.
Seagulls. Could have been. Who knows?
What it is.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. This is our Take the Points edition. Today is when we talk sports. Down there, Lucas Vaughan. Right here is Jamey Hodges. Has a large amount of sports over the weekend. Typically, over the course of this show, we have had vibrant discussions of golf tournaments, usually in advance of the golf tournament.
Not after.
And we had a pretty good discussion last week.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
A few good bets like Aaron Wise. That was a really solid bet. That's 79
You
really
need a
paid
better
off.
on Phil? You didn't see Phil winning?
If we
None
had
of us bet on Phil Mickelson. All right, let's talk about Phil Mickelson winning the tournament first.
At 50.
just shy of 51.
Yeah.
Just
Did
shy.
you see what the price was, the betting price was going in? He was 300 to 1.
Yeah, someplace at
ladies and
3.
gentlemen. So it was 250
to 3, depending on where you're at.
After the first day, he was down to 100 to 1. So, and, even after the first day, he was in the top 10.
When we were sitting here, do you remember what the odds were on him?
They were like 150, weren't they?
Yeah, and why didn't we go with that guy instead of Aaron Wise?
Why? It was 70 or something. It's a rookie, a 21-year-old guy that we didn't know from Adam.
50 to 1. Well, this seems good.
This sounds like fun. Let's put $3 on him.
There's only 2, but yeah.
Oh, whatever. So we blew it on Aaron Wise. And, okay, so he's 100 to 1 after the second day, right? Or after the first day. After the second day, he is still 50.
Yeah, he's still up there.
He's still 50 to 1 going into the weekend.
Because everyone thought he just couldn't sustain it.
He's a 51-year-old.
Yeah.
Hadn't been in
51 years old.
contention.
Going to get tired, going to lose some distance.
Going into Sunday, he's still not the favorite. It's Koepka's the favorite.
No, well, him and Matsuyama were close, though.
Yeah, Koepka was the favorite on that one.
Matsuyama was up
Koepka
there,
was the favorite. But still, you could probably get Phil 4 or 5 to 1. Maybe not quite that high, but about.
It was about 41. I looked in there on Sunday morning. I was going to bet on a couple other longer shots, and I just didn't see anything I wanted value. But yeah, Phil was. I think it was like a plus 200 for Brooks, and I think Phil was right at plus 4. So.
My question is, we've seen Phil play for years, but why didn't the price drop faster on him?
Because he's getting older, and you think you're going to start to lose some accuracy, some distance. That last day, he's just going to be tired.
Golf hadn't been around for just a little amount of time.
Yeah,
right.
Hundreds of years, Bruce.
Yeah,
and he was by far the oldest major win by 3 years now.
Yeah.
So this was an unprecedented. This hadn't happened in the history of golf. Like I said, it's been around forever. So that's why.
And Phil winning is still not the best part of that tournament, and we can't show the stupid clip.
Yeah,
because we're on cable TV.
Well, no, if we actually being on cable TV, we can. The problem is,
I guess we could do a Kitty Mayne sign off.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So yeah, we all enjoyed. We're rooting for Phil.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! If you weren't rooting for Phil on Sunday,
I was actually outside, and it got to about the 9th hole, and I was like, I think I'm going to watch his last 9 holes. So I went inside and watched the last 9 holes. So I really rooted for him.
I was listening on the radio. That's how. I was driving. I drove 2 hours on Sunday afternoon from probably about Phil's 5th hole until 14 or something like that. And I was raptured.
Yeah. Bill and I were heading home from Indy from volleyball, and we were listening to it.
Yeah, it was just. It was good television, good radio, and then. So he's playing against Brooks Koepka, right? Koepka kind of falls off. They have 5 lead changes in the first 9 holes.
Yeah.
And then Phil takes over and goes up 3 and holds them off and able to come in, able to win. It got a little frustrating for Koepka.
Couldn't putt.
Tell the story about what Brooks Koepka did.
First, I want to know who leaked the video.
Well, the video was taken by NBC Sports,
but they were not supposed to let it out.
They told him they weren't going to put it out.
Yep.
It was leaked off a media server or something like that.
So Koepka's getting interviewed.
It's too good not to let out.
And you see DeChambeau walking behind him. You can hear the cleats.
Metal
cleats clanking on the concrete while Koepka's getting interviewed.
DeChambeau's about the only one still uses metal cleats, right?
And so Koepka just looks back at him, rolls his eyes, and says not very nice words before DeChambeau's last name.
Big eye roll, too.
Because
Big eye roll.
DeChambeau had said something.
They've had a beef for years, a couple years now.
You saw what DeChambeau said, that the cameras barely picked up, but you could barely hear it. As Koepka was in his interview, they asked him about how difficult it was to putt out there,
yep.
and he says, "Well, it was tough to find your line out there. It was
in the wind.
It was really tough to find your line once you got going." And that as DeChambeau was walking up, he says, "If you start it in the wrong direction, that happens."
Start on the right line, bros.
Start on the right line, yeah. Start on the right line, it'll work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Koepka gave the best eye roll of all time.
That was awesome.
He stopped, he stuttered, he lost his train of thought, and you could just tell, idiot. This guy's an idiot. I mean, you can see the disdain.
These guys are professionals, and boy, the fun part though is that there's going to be beef between these two
and they're both probably still going to be on they're both probably going to be on the Ryder Cup
the same
together.
age. They're the same
Yeah.
age. They'll be on the Ryder Cup together. They'll be playing on the Ryder Cup together for the next 15 years.
Yes, they're going to have to kind of get along at some point.
All right, now there's a big divide. Which team are you on here?
Oh, Team Koepka.
Oh, Koepka.
Me too, but there's a lot of them on Team DeChambeau, and I don't get it.
No,
they think Koepka's a prima donna.
No, I like Koepka.
Things like that, but
I don't understand. I
don't see it.
I've listened to too many Koepka interviews.
Koepka
I like
has
him.
basically made clear to God and everybody that the majors are the ones that count.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
if he's not playing well, he's just out to walk around for 4 days in a row and collect the check on the non-majors if he's playing. But the majors, he wants to win.
Yep.
And that kind of attitude, I think, bothers some of the DeChambeau people. Plus, I think a lot of the DeChambeau people may be working out more than you and I do. And
So you think the protein shakes have them mad, irritable?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they're rooting for their teammate, the friend that works out.
Koepka's pretty built.
Koepka is not Jordan Spieth, all right, or Justin Thomas. Koepka's a big dude.
Koepka doesn't brag about his routine.
He doesn't look like the meathead DeChambeau looks like.
You know how you know Koepka doesn't do CrossFit?
How?
Because he's never said it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Never tried to tell you about how he does CrossFit.
There was some of the audience. That's nice.
Oh, we're going to come back. We're going to talk NBA and hockey and baseball, all kinds of stuff. Watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey back after this. Stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full-service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Appreciate you tuning in today. My name is Bruce Dickey. That's Lucas Vaughan. This is Jamey Hodges. Our weekly Take the Points edition, sports edition. Boys, been watching the NBA tournament. The play down. That was kind of fun. What'd you think?
I liked the playing games, even though the Pacers lost their second one. I still thought it was a neat format.
Yeah.
It kept things exciting at that. The last 6 games of the regular season were exciting. Got to see LeBron flop more. Just interesting.
Have you been able to tune into the playoffs very much yet? Here's I believe the current playoff setup. I don't have the standings right now going right there. But that Phoenix and the LA Lakers series, Phoenix won the first game, and LA came back, took the second game. Is that Lucas and I talked last week that was probably the most interesting matchup. Didn't you? Do you still think so, Lucas?
Yeah, the Denver-Portland series has been good, and I love that the Grizz beat Utah.
Yeah, I was going to say Utah.
I love that. By the way, I did predict Memphis to be there, if you remember.
Yes, you did.
But I still think the Phoenix and LA series it's got the legs to go 7. It can be a good series.
Boston really don't have a chance against against Brooklyn.
Milwaukee, same thing.
Milwaukee, and I'm surprised Miami hasn't shown up all that much against Milwaukee. They just kind of got punched in the gut on in that overtime game in Game 1, and then they didn't show up for Game 2.
Nope.
The next Atlanta series, that could be pretty good.
Atlanta won the first game. Second game, I think it's tonight. And then I think Philly's going to walk. So to me, I only see one series in that side at all. The Knicks Atlanta series. So I think the rest of them's a walk.
So if we're calling upsets, we're probably saying Dallas is going to upset the Clippers.
I hope so. I hope that happens.
Dallas is up 2-0, right?
Yeah.
We'd like to. You figure the Lakers will upset Phoenix when you talk about seeding.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think Phoenix takes that series.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. I think Phoenix, that were the prerequisite of Chris Paul coming back with a healthy shoulder.
And Atlanta basically the only opportunity for upset in the East side, right?
That's what I think.
The East side's going pretty chalk.
Who do you see? You weren't here to talk about it. Who do you see winning each conference?
Golly,
actually we didn't talk about it either, did we?
I don't think we picked Did we pick the winners?
No, we didn't.
See, I just really and people writing them off because of how the end of the season went, I guess. But Utah's stacked. I mean, they're built for a quick series.
Yeah.
As far as a lot of these other teams aren't. They've rested guys throughout the year. They've done different things. Well, now you're in the playoffs. You kind of have to be ready to go.
Yeah.
And their guys are.
You can't really take nights off.
No, and they're just deep. They're the deepest team, I guess.
Well, that's if Donovan Mitchell is healthy, which he didn't play that Game 1.
Right.
They pulled him there. They set him Game 1, and the Grizz won that first game. So we'll see whenever Donovan Mitchell plays in this series, and he will make it. We all know Donovan Mitchell's an all-star, a good player. How big of a difference he makes.
But Denver, when Jokic is hot, I don't know. There are just a couple teams out there. I don't think it's going to be the Lakers. I don't think it's going to be the Clippers.
If the Lakers beat Phoenix, what is the career epitaph for Chris Paul for Phoenix? I mean, this is his chance to basically make his career, isn't it?
And how many years has he been in the league?
This is his career. This is what he does. He takes regular season teams that aren't the greatest, puts them in position in the playoffs, and then loses. I mean, this is his career. That's what he does. Done. So to me, it's already written in stone.
Wow. I guess you're right.
Unless I guess Phoenix makes a run and wins the whole darn thing, but I don't see that happen. I think they're good, but I don't think they're that good.
No, I don't think they're that. although I think I did take Phoenix to win the East, didn't I?
The West.
To win the
West?
East?
No.
Because that would be a heck of
They're
a
not
deal.
going to win the East. I take that back. I think
That'd be
I
a
did
heck
take
of a
them to
deal.
win the West. I can't remember. It's been.
I think we said that's who we hope does. That's the team that I think we hope comes out of there that can be fun.
But actually, fun. It's been fun watching Dallas beat up on LA Clippers. You always get a good feeling when you see the team that was built with just like bringing money in and signing my buddies and that kind of stuff, like Kawhi Leonard bringing in the Paul George. You like to see those guys go down, if you ask me.
No, I'm great with the Clippers going down. For sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Marv Albert retiring. Anybody okay? You ready to?
Well, he kind of set a standard for cross-dressing sports announcers, but I guess it's all right if he's going to.
He didn't. Well, he
did. That's what he did years ago.
Well, but that's not what got him in trouble.
Wasn't that the early 90s?
It was, yeah.
But his voice is. At least he's
iconic.
the voice of my youth watching basketball
he's
growing up with
iconic.
the Bulls and the Lakers stuff and the Knicks stuff. And, that's the voice that I have in my head.
Basketball voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely the iconic one.
He is the basketball voice. I'll tell a story later on. Marv is retiring at age 80, right?
80.
And he just turned 80. I'll tell the story later on, probably. Mike Shannon is also 80 years old.
We don't want to talk about Mike Shannon retiring. We listened to Ricky Horton on the way here and just wanted to stick sharp objects in my ears.
I got to tell you, Mike Shannon, I think he was able to do the game on Sunday, but Mike, God bless you, Mike. He sounds a little rough right now. And it's a little tough time for Mike. What was that?
Birds final.
That was the final?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when we talk about baseball here in a minute, we can talk about that. We'll be able to move it. All right, cool. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Who's going to win the NBA? We didn't pick last time. We better pick now.
Brooklyn's going to be tough to beat. That's just all there is to it. Harden's playing out of his mind.
Harden is playing outstanding.
And Brooklyn's going to be tough.
Who they going to beat in the final?
I say Utah. I'm going to stick with it. I know it's an easy pick.
Brooklyn,
They're number one
Utah,
team.
what are you going with?
I hate to say Brooklyn, so I'm not going to.
I know. I don't like it.
I'm going to say Philadelphia, and I don't love it either. Philadelphia, and then they beat Phoenix. Forget it. I'll go Phoenix.
I am going to go with the heart rather than the brain. I am going to go with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah,
I like the Bucks. That wouldn't upset me.
I'm going to take the Giannis driving the Milwaukee Bucks, driving the train, and you got Chris Middleton there who can by golly play. And I'm going to take him. I'm going to take them over.
That West, I don't know, man.
That West is so loaded.
You go Denver.
See, that's what I think.
You go Denver. We haven't even talked about Denver.
With Jamal Murray, I would have said Denver if Jamal Murray was healthy.
I know, but it's just there's so many teams out there that.
I want to say Dallas, to tell you the truth.
Hey, you can. You're allowed
although
to.
star versus star, Jokic versus my boy Giannis Antetokounmpo.
If that happens, I'm taking that over in the point score in that series. It's going to be a slugfest.
Yeah.
Nobody plays defense in that series.
That'll be a dunk fest.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec. Stick around.
Do your best friend a favor. Take them to Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. One stop for dog boarding. Don't leave them home alone or trust them with someone you don't even trust. Pamper them with the Doggy Daycare. They do grooming, training, and your doggy will love the sweet treats dog barkery. Bakery. Spoiling your pooch 7 days a week. Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Dog grooming, training, and boarding. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or at jaggersdoggydaycare.com.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Remind me not to take my kids there next year.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We just had a discussion of something that we can't even talk about.
That went off the rails in a hurry.
It did go pretty bad.
That's why we need a podcast.
Yeah.
Let's talk hockey. You been watching the NHL playoffs?
I love hockey playoffs. We talk this every year. Hockey playoffs are incredible.
They
are phenomenal.
They're the hockey.
Even though the Blues lost, I still love them. I still love playoffs.
The hockey playoffs.
Hey, before we get to hockey, it's terrible. Jamie, pick the mascot. The
Oh,
logo.
sorry. Oh, okay. I didn't realize
You don't think I can?
No, I'm saying pick the best one. The best looking one that you like.
My favorite one?
Yeah.
God dang it.
I know. Me and Bruce went through it.
It's tough.
Or
Well, you know, you're not on camera over there, Jamie. What are you doing?
I know I'm looking. I like Nashville.
Nobody can hear you when you're 10
I like
feet away.
Nashville's a lot. Jeez. I gotta get that close to see it.
10 feet away from the microphone.
You don't like Nashville's?
It's all right.
Who are you liking then?
Mine's the Islanders. My favorite's the Islanders. My Islanders was just
You like the
iconic.
Islanders and what I like.
It's one of my favorite
I
all
like the
time.
Jets. Looking at them today, I like the Jets. I think
The Jets.
the Winnipeg playing the Oilers.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite all time was the old Hartford Whalers. That was one of my favorite hockey logos.
Why was the Hartford Whalers?
I just thought it was neat. Just that
It was just
W
an
with the-
H, right?
No, and then they had the W with the whale fins coming off the ends of the W, and
That was an H.
there was an H at one year.
They had H in the middle, the making out the whale thing.
They had more than one logo.
Is that the only one that had the whale's tail?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. And I liked it
Vancouver
too.
had that too for a while.
Was it? Okay.
I mean, they were the Canucks, but they had
Yeah.
killer whale as their thing. But you see, now that actually,
I hijacked that. I'm sorry.
that actually, we'd probably have a better chance of getting right as picking who has the best emblem of the NHL.
How Heidi does it.
See, now the Edmonton Oilers, you realize what that's all about. That's of course the Oilers, but that's also a hat. That's like a cowboy hat. That's like an Oilers hat, like a Rough Rider type of hat. Of course, the Montreal Canadiens. You don't see that?
No, I'm missing it.
The Montreal Canadiens. You know what that's all about, right? That H in the middle of it. They are les habitants.
Oh, French.
Yeah, it's French. They're the Habs. Of course, the
that's why
Maple
they call them the
Leafs.
Habs.
Yeah, they're the Maple Leafs. Boston actually is a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's classic.
I'm not a big fan of the Caps, but Penguins.
Well, that Caps one's pretty new.
Not a big fan of Florida. I don't like the whole shield outlook thing. And the Hurricanes, it's kind of self-explanatory, I guess. But
I like the Predators. logo.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't have a problem with that. Who's going to win the doggone thing then? I may as well put it back up there since Avalanche just crushed the Blues.
Can't pick them for obvious reasons that you just stated.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Vegas versus over. Oh, man. Bruins.
I'm going to go with the Blues over the Capitals.
I am going to go with the. Maple Leafs. I'm going to stick with. No. I got to go. I'll go with Vegas too. Can we both go Vegas?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Vegas winning the thing too over the Penguins.
But if the Penguins,
although the Penguins and Islanders are having
I hope you're right on the Penguins because I need that to hit.
Well, they're having a heck of a tussle right now.
So if the Penguins make it past the Islanders, that Penguins Boston series will be the best one of the whole playoffs.
Yeah,
because there's genuine hatred.
I'm really kind of looking forward.
There's genuine hatred.
Looking forward to seeing a Canadian team get back in the Final Four. I mean, it's been so long since a good Canadian team. The Canadian team has not played for the Stanley Cup in about 12 years.
Really?
A Canadian team has not won the Stanley Cup since.
That's surprising.
It's been a long time. The Canucks. I guess the Canucks didn't they?
Yeah.
They won, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you had the Canucks win, and then before that, you got to go to Montreal or something.
Got to go all the way back to Gretzky and them.
Yeah. The 90s.
He was a Blues then.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I love hockey. Have you been watching it?
No. Playoff hockey is just a whole
You need to
different
start
level of
watching
speed.
hockey, Lucas.
Don't tell me what I need to do.
Lucas, I am telling you, you need.
You like playoff hockey.
I don't have an hour to watch a show that I want at night the way it is, let alone a hockey. So no, unfortunately, I don't have it.
If you did have an hour to watch a show, what would you even watch?
I've got Chicago Fire, PD.
Oh, good grief.
I got
You would
SWAT. I got all kinds of stuff I can watch.
You do have 4 kids running around.
I do.
You can't watch the good
You've
stuff.
got your own real life hockey going on.
You can't watch Sopranos.
I watch Ellis bounce his head off stuff all the time. It's just like hockey. He's got bruises everywhere.
We were at the pool Monday, and I think within 2 minutes he hit his head 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
The kid's going to stutter.
That's what the boy does.
The kid's going to stutter.
And that's got nothing to do with hitting his head.
We'll be right back. We'll talk baseball when we return here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice. as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Lucas is reading.
Hold on, folks.
Lucas is reading.
We're trying to find something out of it.
Hey, they don't have that much time to wait.
But they do see that you're not moving your lips, so that's good. Welcome back, folks. Big Talk with Bruce.
Sight words.
Here on Wabash Catch TV, we're talking about a variety of stuff. Let's talk baseball. We got to tell.
This is the farthest we've made it.
We've got to tell. This is Wednesday afternoon. We're shooting this 2 days early, and so we can, whenever we do show you the statistics and stuff here, that is reflected in
Which
that.
I guess they would have been able to tell from when we were saying the series what was going on.
They could have picked that up.
The NHL, on Wednesday and Thursday night, the NHL, most of those series are going to be over. There might be one or two games still.
Right.
So Friday morning, that little graphic will
but
be.
As of Wednesday afternoon at 4:46, all is right in the world still.
That's right.
Somehow, some way. I have no clue how.
My question. The
Cardinals are still in first place.
Is how in the world did Joe West get to 5,350 games or whatever to umpire?
The singing umpire?
The singing cowboy.
I don't know, man.
That's a lot of games. Joe West on Tuesday night umpired his 5,700 or 300 or some kind of crazy number game. He's been umpiring since 1980, I believe, 41 years, and in the major leagues, long enough to have been in the Naked Gun.
That's right.
He's one of the umpires. Those were all real umpires in the from the files of Police Squad, the Naked Gun. He is one of the umpires. I think he's the one who tells Frank Drebin that even the scoreboard operator realizes that you're wrong or something like that. Yeah, he does have a line or two.
Seeing the difference between baseball umpires and all your other sports is baseball is the only one that's their full-time job.
Yeah,
that's what they do. NFL, those guys have jobs off season. Baseball, that's your job.
It's their job in hockey and basketball too, though, right?
No, they usually have other jobs. If you listen to them talk, they do something. They're like your Ed Hightires. It's also superintendent of schools.
Yeah,
they've got other gigs.
Well, Ed's not doing that anymore.
No,
too bad.
Making good compost.
Yes, he is. Well, okay, so. What else going on in the baseball?
Baseball's just weird right now.
Tony La Russa has
ticked off the whole city of Chicago.
I'm not going to talk about Tony La Russa. They were talking about that on television on Tuesday night and on Monday night, and I thought, what are you guys?
So I completely missed a Pujols deal that we talked about. Last time I was on is when he got released. I haven't been back on. Completely missed him signing with the Dodgers. That was not in my.
He got a home run.
I think you may have said he was. That as a possibility.
Oh, I 100% put your bank on it. I mean, I knew it.
Yeah, I missed that one big time.
Let's take a look at some score let's go ahead and take a look here at the American League East. Again, this is as of Wednesday afternoon. The Oakland A's a game ahead of Houston. The White Sox now would be 28-20. And the Tampa, but then there's still a game up on Cleveland, and the Tampa Bay Rays at 30-20. The Yankees are making a run. They were under 500.
Starting pitching.
Yeah.
Starting pitching has been fantastic last week.
When's Baltimore going to turn it around? They've been a dumpster fire for years now.
Are you asking what year, what decade? What,
I don't know. Yeah, they just have been.
Actually, Baltimore's kind of an interesting subject in that they're one of the teams where ownership is just dreadful. And, over the course of baseball, you typically have to have pretty solid ownership, but there are the occasional instances where bad owners still win, but usually it's with young players somehow. But, the Baltimore ownership is terrible. I mean, you can look at this. You want to see bad ownership, you go down there to Colorado. Colorado's 19-30 in the National League West.
Wow. And road record. 3-18 on the road.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You just can't imagine. And their owner is fully and heavily despised by
their brother.
Do they still draw a crowd?
Fewer and fewer. They're still. I mean, it's a beautiful park, and they still draw 20,000 or so, but or whenever they still could draw. Whenever I don't think they're at full capacity.
So that's another issue altogether. Stadiums are starting to open up to full. Well, Cardinals do the 27th of June.
June 14th.
14th.
June
close.
14th.
That's close, right?
The Cleveland Indians open up full on June 3rd.
So stadiums are starting to go full.
I have tickets in 3 or 4 weeks at for the Cleveland Indians. By the way, anybody been to a baseball game this year?
No, and I'm actually starting to get the itch.
No,
I went on Saturday.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. Appreciate it.
Do you want story time?
Let's have story time, Bruce. Pull up your chairs, kids.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was at the Cardinal ball game, and
Can we get an ice cream sandwich while the story's going on, or
if you want. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to see me get punched by a coworker.
I really want an ice cream sandwich.
All right, so I'll give you 2 stories of Saturday night. We were at the game. By the way, I teared up twice at the game. Just first of all, being back in baseball heaven, and it was just unbelievable. Cardinals were playing the Cubs. All was right with the world, like you said. Cubs took an early lead. Cardinals tied it up later in the game. The Cubs pitcher was pitching really well. We go into the bottom of the 7th inning, right? And they do the stretch. In between innings, it's the 7th inning stretch, and play the Budweiser theme, which gets everybody going anyway. It's a fired up crowd. And so they take that off, and Yachty is stepping up to the plate. Well, in the interim, since they had the Budweiser theme going, they couldn't do their normal between innings shenanigans that they do. So they had the camera zoomed in on this couple, and I guess it was set up. Well, it was certainly set up because the camera was right there. He zooms in on this couple, and they're like waving at the camera, and all of a sudden the dude gets down on a knee and asks the woman to marry him.
Tell me she said no.
It's better.
Oh, yes.
Better than no.
It depends on your marital status, Lucas. But she says while he's doing that, Yachty's about to step into the plate, and he's standing there, and he looks up at you can see him looking up the scoreboard, and he backs out and just stands there watching the scoreboard video. And by this time, the pitcher's ready to go, and the umpire's ready to go, and Yachty won't step in. So he's sitting there, and so they put a camera on Yachty. They split screen it. The gal getting the ring, going, oh yes, blah blah blah, whatever. And Yachty smiling and give a tap at the hat. Oh, I see, that's really cool. Yeah, the baseball player during the game, tie ball game. Then he hits a home run on the next pitch.
That's pretty awesome.
It was incredible.
That marriage is going to last forever.
Oh, it was so cool. Everybody, I teared up. It was just beautiful. Just a beautiful scene. And so that was.
Now tell the sad story.
That was the first tears of the night. The second tears of the night. We were up in the Redwood Club for the ball game. Great seats, and by the way, I had nachos. I had with the salsa.
Just keep going. I'm hungry. I need to hear this. I love ballpark food, man.
The nachos with the nacho cheese, and then up there they've got the place where you can get the meat,
and put it on top.
Got the beef all over it.
Yep.
And it was
not helping.
Outstanding. But we're walking out. We kind of stayed there till all the fans left, or most of the fans had left. Everybody cleared out of their seats. We were some of the last ones to leave the ballpark, and as we're walking out, well, this is the same level as the press box. As a matter of fact, from where our seats were, we could see in to the press box, to the one little portion of it. We couldn't see anything other than we were basically looking at the directors area where they had all the different TVs and stuff. But so yeah, we could see that. But this is the same level. And as we're walking toward the escalator, we see Mike Shannon and I'm guessing his daughter, leaving. Maybe it's his wife. I don't know. His first wife passed away, but he has since remarried, walking toward the elevator. Mike, if you've listened, does not. He's struggling. Mike is struggling. Mike was struggling to walk. And this weekend was all set up to be Mike Shannon weekend, and he stood up and waved at the crowd at every game. I guess he made it to Sunday's game. But that's why the other tears were, I don't think Mike Shannon, God bless you, Mike, we're all hoping for you, man. We're all, let me put it that way. We're all looking, we're all pulling for you, Mike.
Now, I've heard that Mike Shannon enjoys have a cold beverage every once in a while. Was that beverage-related walking?
No.
Yeah, we've all been in beverage-related walking, all right?
He does have Ernie. His own personal beer guy.
Yes, there's no beer guys anymore.
What?
So you have to go get your beer?
You have to go get your beers.
Like a peasant?
That's right, like a savage.
Can I bring my own in?
At home, I've got kids.
No, you can't bring your own in. Actually, for that matter, they don't let you. I don't even think they're letting women bring in purses. You have to have like a small 5x7 plastic clear bag is the only way you can get in.
I bring my fanny pack in.
If it's clear.
I'm not sure.
Clear fanny pack.
I'm not. Yeah, we all want you to have a clear fanny pack. We want to be able to see into that. Well, yeah, that's some of the other things. They don't take cash anywhere in the ballpark these days.
Card.
Yeah, they have to run your cards, or they will let you buy Cardinals bucks or something like that. So, but you can run your debit card or credit card too. But yeah, that's one of the things. Without beer vendors in the park, fewer need for cash, less need for cash.
That just shocks me. They don't have beer vendors
because
those guys made good money doing that.
Oh, I hope
we had the same guys. You and I had guys we liked in our certain sections.
Or you mentioned Ernie, but I mean Maurice, the King was good.
Yep.
Maurice is good. The King was good. Is good. Hopefully they're letting them back in. But I mean, the 2 year
maybe when they go full capacity.
2 year break for beer vendors, though. I mean,
when they go full capacity, they'll let them back in.
You think?
I think so. There's no way they won't.
We can only hope, I guess.
But with the win today,
you put 40,000 people in there, and you tell them that you can't get beer brought to them, that everybody's got to go get a beer. You know how long those lines are going to be around those beers all the time?
Oh, it's
miserable.
They've actually they've got beer everywhere.
Maybe they'll start pumping them into the seats. Just fill your.
They've put these little They've put these refrigerators over these beer fridges at just about every stand. I mean the stand with where you buy hot dogs got a big fridge next to it. The stand, which they used to have anyway, but the stands where you would go buy cotton candy got beer vendor right there. They'll hand you a beer. They are trying to make up for the lack of vendors, but it's going to be tough.
That's interesting.
There's only one person taking money at most of these stands. They usually don't have two people taking cash.
So it's going to be slow.
So we have to get to a game. We need to go to a game and check it out ourselves, not just take Bruce's word for it.
I hope I just don't know if you can do vendors without letting them use cash. That's the thing.
Yeah, you'll have to.
But if you're opening it up to everybody, that means I'm going to let 40,000 people in here. Okay, now they got to have to use cash.
I will tell you, without the vendors around, I was probably underserved.
That is ridiculous.
Words that Bruce Dickey has never said in his life.
At a ball
At a ball game.
At a ball game. Can you believe that? Oh, there you go. Thanks very much, Lucas. Thanks very much,
Thanks,
Jerry.
guys, for watching.
Hey, folks, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Have a great weekend. Happy Memorial Day. Can you do Happy Memorial Day?
Absolutely.
Why not?
All right. See you later.